Holla ballers and a bro fist to you all, because... High five. That's more like it. Mr. Ghost is with us. Here he is, looking bright, shiny, beautiful and gorgeous, all at the same time. Nice hat, mate.
Thanks, mate. Got it as a gift, mate.
Did you? Who from?
I think Suzanne got it me. Someone just non-important in my life.
The mother of my child. It's unimportant to my life. Good to see you. The camera's looking better than ever. We should do all workshops during the day.
We should do workshops.
Not workshops. Web shows.
Web shows.
Web shows. Web shows. Web
Well, it's
shows.
soon summer, mate. It's soon summer.
It is soon summer. What does that mean? You don't get to do anything in summer.
Trapped.
Right. It is, of course, Drama Friday. I have 4 stories lined up for you, which have been written mostly by the ladies.
No.
Oh, yes. It's about time those ladies started fighting back, because we get many a drama story about the naughty ladies, the manipulative ladies,
Oh,
the evil ladies.
see, when you started off, you can't start with naughty ladies. Because I was going one way with this, and I was like, alright, I'm interested. It's like evil and manipulative. It's like...
No. It's about the response from the
Did they attach
ladies.
nudes in PDF format?
They did not.
I'm not even going to put my glasses on there.
They did not attach nudes
Sack
in
it.
PDF format. In fact, 3 of these are in .doc.
.doc.
.doc. But
The hell is
it doesn't
this?
matter because there's a singular PDF. We have the loot whoring GM, family ties and regrets soaked in vodka. We have why you should always use your real name and the friend guild. Why are secondary stats noob tales from a DK reroller. And the Masquerade.
I want to go with Masquerade. It's the only one that sort of tickles my...
You want to go with the
yeah,
Masquerade?
it tickles my fun place.
All right. The Masquerade.
That's some big font right there.
There's 2 choices. Too small or too big? Like penises.
Well, look at the line breaks as well.
Double line spacing.
Ridiculous.
Double line spacing.
You hate to see it.
It's not fucking work.
It's not kosher, mate.
It's not a report.
It's not, mate.
It's not a report.
No, sir.
You know what we haven't done? Notepadded up.
Why do we need notepads?
Because we're going to have characters in our story. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The Masquerade.
I'm going to have to get forward and type shit, aren't I? Son of a bitch.
I play a resto druid in World of Warcraft, and Hans have since Cataclysm started. I used to play on a very low pop server with only a few guilds that raided. After Mr. Pandaria launched, I left the guild I had been in since Cata and joined a new one that was much better. Good choice.
Good choice.
Good choice. Abandoned it. We progressed quite quickly through normal modes and had a ball, doing it since most of the raiders were absolute stoners. Been there.
Been there, done that.
Been there. You just scrolled well past where I was up to. They would say the stupidest stuff such as...
Dude, I'm baked as a kite.
But that's not the point of my story. How one simply gets as baked as a kite. Hey, I always bake my
What if it's kite bread?
kite bread. Baked.
That is baked.
Double baked. The real drama was between us and another guild on the server called... The Splicers, I'm going to go with after today's
nice.
Bioshock.
Bioshock.
Keeping it in theme.
I like what you did there.
The Splicers.
Very nice.
They, much like the guild I was in, were giant trolls. The members of our guilds would constantly troll each other through trade chat and tells. Where does the phrase tell come from?
It was in a different game. It was just like /tell.
I like a whisper.
I like whisper. I'm used to whisper, but tell is shorter.
It is shorter, but it's also weird. Because people say like MT, and I go, what? Main tank? And no, they mean Miss Tell. Never had that?
I get WC, mate.
All the time.
WC.
WC. Every time you whisper something, they go into the toilet.
I used to go like,
WC.
when I log in, mate, and I've got the guild chat on my app when I'm going for a work shit,
A work shit.
and I always type something really inappropriate.
What does
like,
WC stand for?
Wrong chat, mate. Water closet. If that's what you're talking about.
Go on, what are you saying?
But I always start off a sentence with she was talking about pressing charges, so I just took my tongue out of her ass and laughed.
Is that-
Oops, Dub C.
Is that your opening gambit?
That's my opening gambit, mate. I grew up.
It didn't help that their GM, when you read this, don't change her name. It will be much funnier at the end if you don't. Okay. Their GM, Masquerade, is a lady.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready? You in? Was a colossal douche.
Nice.
Colossal douche.
He's a colossal douche.
She was also married to one of their officers, IRL. This does get saucy.
I hope it does.
It does. One night after both our guilds were done raiding trade chat, and then my guild chat began getting spammed with the same link. It turned out that once they had finished their raid, Masquerade decided to get drunk. And then got on Skype with one of their officers.
Nice, I'm just gonna...
But not the one that was her husband.
Ooh. Oh, now it's interesting. I'm in. I'm aroused.
At some point during that Skype conversation, Masquerade decided to turn on her webcam and to do a strip tease.
I'm on board with this story already. I'm on board.
At
with
what
this
point
story.
in your life do you feel that's a good idea?
Well, what, from the actual stripper or strippy?
Both.
If you're the strippy, I'm down with that.
I just don't know where you are in your life where it's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to strip.
Yeah, but if you look at it, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let someone strip on my Skype. I'm down with that.
I'm down with that. The person on the other side did the only logical thing he could and recorded it.
Nice.
Nice.
That's textbook.
It is textbook. He then proceeded to post this video on the internet and spam the link in trade chat. What a guy.
That's legit, mate.
That's legit. That is
legit.
horrible.
That's awesome.
That is horrible. That is really horrible. The next day, Masquerade, her husband, and about half of their raid team server transferred and name changed.
Why?
I don't know. No reason. They thought nobody from their previous server would be able to find them. But they made one fatal mistake and did not change the name of the guild. Every one of the trolls from my guild made level 1s on their new server and trolled the shit out of them, spamming the link on their new server.
It's going to happen.
So bad.
Yeah, that's
so
just funny.
bad. It's the guy's wife, though. What would you do if you were in Orgrimmar and suddenly just like strip a
What the
fucking
hell's happened to the
videos?
dog?
That would be the dog.
Alright. You're going to chew through that motherfucker.
He's not going to chew through it.
Take my clock.
One of the funniest things about this is that Masquerade changed her character's name to Masquerade. And they ended up changing the guild name to Graphic Content. They were trying to laugh it off.
Now, this is good.
They were trying to laugh it off.
That's a bold move.
It's a bold
It's a
move. Do you
bold
like
move.
it? Do you
I like what they
approve?
did there. I like what they did there. You're now a celebrity.
You're now a celebrity because people are posting stripping videos of me on the internet.
Exactly.
A few weeks later, my guild transferred and went horde. I also transferred, but to a different realm and stopped raiding.
The end was a bit of an anticlimax.
Well, people like to leave us how it is. Masquerade. If your wife was playing a character called Masquerade, do you ever remember the guild Death and Taxes?
Yeah.
Do you remember when their guild fell apart?
No.
Because one of their officers was fucking everybody in the guild. And then a video of her fucking went on the guild website and went around it. One of the biggest guilds in the world crushed because the lady fucked everybody on a video.
That's rad.
It's kind of rad. I saw the video though. It was legit.
Was it legit?
Oh, it was legit.
Was she a goer?
She she was not a trooper. I know. Nobody in the chat knows the difference between a goer and a trooper. Yeah, this shit happens. This shit happens. This shit happens. I remember when that happened.
These are the stories I like to read.
Then let's read another one.
Is there another one with fucking in it?
Oh, maybe. Let's go for the PDF.
Don't leave me hanging.
Don't leave me hanging.
PDF.
Oh, yeah.
Untitled PDF. Oh my god, that font's so small.
Big it up.
I'm gonna big it right up.
Noob Tales from a DK Reroller. Hey! Two casts. We have cast members. Me, the re-rolling DK Supreme, and Guildmate X, Snobby Prick. We would like to pick someone to be Guildmate X.
Who's a snobby prick?
Who's a snobby prick in the chat? Who's a snobby prick? Give them a chance. They'll all admit to it. Who's a snobby prick? Me. I'm a snobby prick. I'm definitely one. Who do you fancy? Who's your snobby prick of the day?
Psycheth, who just put ghosts smell your dick.
Smell whose? Your own?
Funny story about that, which I'll tell you about later.
Good drama. Good drama.
Psyche.
Psyche. Holla Preach, notice how I didn't say hola? I did. Since you started to include more hilarious newbie tales from Drama Friday, I knew I had to send you this one. Like everyone else during Wrath, I re-rolled a DK and behaved more or less like a complete twat. Good start. Good start to a good story. Good start to a good story. This tale will be short and to the point, encompassing all kinds of completely hellishly noobish behaviour. That was a lot of alliteration going on there.
I like it.
Starting in mid to late Cataclysm.
What's with the breaks? You sound like Christopher Walken on caffeine.
If you talk in one tone, it's very boring to watch.
Ben's camouflage.
Anybody seen Ben? Anybody seen Ben? Anybody?
I think he's run off.
I lost my dog, man. When I first joined WoW, I had no conception. Conception is very important. Just because you mistyped it in the story, don't think I'm not going to pick up on it. You should start every game with contraception.
You put contraception?
No, he put conception. You started pregnant.
What? I don't get what's going on. Words evade.
He had no conception.
That's a real word.
He wasn't pregnant.
That's contraception.
No, contraception is trying not to get pregnant. When you conceived, you concepted. Conception.
What word should he have meant? Conception. Contraception.
Your mind is blown.
Contraception.
Joking with you. I had no conception of which realm to choose.
Is it conception? Is it conception?
It's fine.
Right, okay.
It's fine. Of which realm to choose, or which service time zone.
This is getting out of hand. Get him away. Can I elbow drop him?
That was too much. That was too much.
Conception.
I had no conception of which realm to choose or what service time zone would match mine. Bring on the West Coast. Oh, being on the West Coast in the US, I discovered quickly that choosing an oceanic server was probably not the best idea.
Probably wasn't.
Probably was not. That would like you choosing a Korean server.
I should choose a Korean
You should
server.
choose a Korean server. A good excuse not to raid, actually. Time zones, bitch, man.
Sorry, mate.
Damn time zones.
Casual, mate.
Damn time zones. However, this did not stop me, and it's in bold.
What? Holy crap, it is in bold.
I might be playing on a server in the middle of nowhere, but that won't stop me. And I stayed there forever. Like out of spite, on principle. I've rolled here. I'm staying. It's the wrong server. I'm fucking staying. I'm staying. I stayed there forever, unable to raid with my guildmates. But he's not going anywhere. Can't raid, can't play, they're all offline. Staying. Staying. I couldn't raid with them because I would have had to be up at 3 AM or something ridiculous like that.
Pussy.
Which makes no sense, right? Roll a different server. I don't get why is me so stubborn. I'm not re-rolling.
Fuck that, mate.
The guild should re-roll.
I've got like level 26 now. I'm not moving anywhere.
I should change the server. I've invested like an hour into this. Fuck you. My guildmates, I must say, were total assholes. They were the kinds of people who, when you aren't sure about something, would laugh at you instead of trying to help you.
You were like that.
What?
Hey?
Really?
You were like that.
Oh. As I levelled through dungeons, and a piece of plate gear would drop, I would always roll need. You know this guy?
Why do I? You funny fucker, aren't you?
This upset quite a few tanks, and I couldn't figure out why. I am a DK. I use strength. What's the problem? After this happened quite a few times, I asked in my guild about it. Why do tanks think that every piece of gear that drops is for them? No response. Not a word.
Not a dicky bird.
A sea of lols. So that's a fucking lie that there was no response. Because they laughed at you. Don't say no response and then say a sea of lols.
Can I bring it up?
Bring it up.
No response has even got its own paragraph.
It does, double line spaced.
Double line spaced, before and after, before the opening line of next said paragraph is...
5 lines.
A sea of lols appeared.
No response, a sea of lols. Up and down, my friend. Roller coaster of emotion. A sea of lols appeared in the guild chat window. I couldn't figure out if they were commiserating with me or laughing at me. It's the latter.
I think, yeah.
It's the latter.
The start of lol is laugh laughing out loud.
That's a good lol.
That is a good lol.
You know what Emma asked me the other day? She texted somebody and they replied lol. Does that mean they were happy? I was like, yeah, she laughed out loud. Did she?
Did she actually laugh?
Did she laugh out loud? She did. She laughed out loud. When I had finally collected enough Valor points from doing 1 billion shitty Kata dungeons, over exaggeration there, really, I went straight to the Valor Quartermaster in Stormwind. I was so happy to finally upgrade my shitty gear. However, I was struck with a horrible dilemma. If tanks are going to be mad at me if I just use strength gear, what should I do?
I'm guessing that if it is the tanks that are using strength gear, because strength is on tank gear, you should just get the strength gear.
One day, during a rare occasion when my guildmates were actually online, one of them asked if a few of us would be willing to run a few dungeons with him to try out his new spec. I was nervous, since I hadn't played with my guildmates at all. Good guild. I have never played with them. Ever. I've never played with them. I'm not moving servers, though. Nope. I'm fucking staying.
They made fun of you. They don't raid with you.
They don't raid with you.
Not
You've
going.
never played with them. I'm not moving. Staying.
Do you reckon he's
Fucking
into
staying.
BDSM?
He's a squatter. Nobody wants
He's
him.
a
He's
squatter.
squatting in the guild. He's a squatter.
He's like that ugly person that you've got like on Facebook that you know is the worst person, scumbag in the world, but you keep him around because you always feel better about
You
yourself.
do always feel better about yourself. Explains why you're here.
Cunt.
Dude. Since I hadn't played with my guildmates at all, and I didn't want to think I was bad, and I didn't want them to think that I was bad, this is it. It's his moment to prove. How bad's this sun?
Let me bring you up on the camera.
Is it horrifically bad?
I don't think so.
Okay, it's not too bad. It's okay. We can
Tiger
go.
stripes on your face, mate.
Yeah, that's okay. I kind of look kind of epic and glorious.
You do,
like I
and
said.
I like that.
Okay, good. But I gathered my courage and said, "Yes, I will go!" Exclamation mark. I will answer the call. Who will answer the call of the Fellowship? You have my sword.
That's a different...
It's kind of the same
That
thing.
was a different film. What was the film that you should have thought of it was?
Fellowship of the Ring.
No, mate.
What?
You didn't say I will answer the council's call in Fellowship of the Ring.
The Council's Call.
Come on.
Oh, Matrix.
Yes!
Yeah.
Carry on.
The second? The third? Matrix the third.
It is the Matrix the third. Low five. Thank you. Where's my mouse at?
Off we went to End Time Heroic.
Well,
Things were dying exceptionally slowly. Then, what was he called? Psycheth, who makes his first appearance in the story. Hello to you, Psycheth, and welcome.
make sure you give this character a name. He appears in the story in the last paragraph.
Correct. Second to last. Psycheth, why the fuck are you wearing agility? Did you spend your Valor points on agility gear after farming 1 billion Cataclysm Heroics? Oh, Psycheth. DKs don't use that. I was horrified. I didn't know. My face turned bright red and I didn't say a word.
Can I just jump in right now? There hasn't been Agiplate since TBC.
I think he just bought Agi gear because people kept moaning at him for needing on tank gear because he didn't know there was a difference between plate strength tank gear and plate strength DPS gear.
But the thing is, he didn't buy plates at all, is what I'm saying. Because there
No,
is
he didn't.
There's no plate.
He bought
Agi gear.
something different so people would stop moaning at him.
So the way to stop people moaning at him is to buy in the wrong spec gear.
He
with the
didn't
wrong
know.
Stats.
He's a newbie.
Why don't you ask?
He tried asking, remember? His guildmates are assholes.
Do you know what, mate?
They've never played with him.
I wouldn't go into a science workshop and buy a discombobulator range. Do you know why?
I would.
Because I don't know what it does.
I want to find out though because it sounds mint. It sounds really good.
All right then. I wouldn't go into a supermarket and buy tampons. You know why?
Yeah.
I don't have
I
periods.
do know why. I do know why. I like that he didn't respond though. Why are you wearing that?
Oh, just one sec. Someone's trying to be funny. Alexandra, wrong ghost there. I'll play an Adjigers in Wrath and Cat. Some greens. I know some greens, but you can't buy greens with Valor.
I like the way you finished that.
You did, didn't you? I'm all about the high fives today.
Oh yeah.
As you were.
Not long after that, I switched servers. We're passing over the fact that he just didn't respond. He didn't say anything, hoping it would just go away. He literally just fell silent. He fell completely silent. Why are you doing that? Hey, you, why are you doing that? I get that when you lead raids sometimes. You know, in the past. Hey, why did you do that? You wiped us. And then you do the ready check and they're there. That's the worst part. The ready check and they're there. Ready check. Tick. Yeah, lag mate. I switched servers to hang out with more IRL friends. Today I'm in a good raiding guild after I re-rolled to a human female paladin. Should have gone male. Should have gone male. Yes, girls can tank. And they can be quite good at it. These girls. Girls can't tank. You haven't got the head for tanking. Two things at once.
Girls have got... doesn't matter.
Girls have what? Are good at giving head? What?
I didn't say that.
You were thinking it, though.
Mate, we're all thinking it.
I'm just saying what everybody's
I'm just saying what everyone's thinking.
I'm just saying what we're all thinking.
Jesus. Titty fucking Christ.
Thank you. And much love to you as well. Thank you for your
A lovely sign off there.
A lovely sign off.
But what would have made this more to the point is, I didn't know what gear to buy when I got Valor, so I bought like Agi leather. Well, thanks for the story, reading it out on the daily, and good luck to you in the future.
Their drama stories are all about that.
Saved you 20 minutes, mate.
Come on.
Where's the drama, though?
2 more. Let's go.
All right.
Hustle.
Which one?
Drama Friday has to be fast.
Which one?
Ooh, which one do you want?
I'm going to go for the first.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Let's go big.
I'm going big.
Now, we've got several characters here, and luckily they've provided us a key.
They have reminded us.
Would you like to fill in those characters? Now, please, will you use their real names and then put next to them the names they're going to be? It makes my life easier.
That.
Okay, so we have a brother who will be called... Who's going to be the brother?
Let's go with Brain Break.
Brain Break's in. Now we need a sister, a lady.
What's that? Slow it down. Oh, no, wait. The boy is mine. For the girl, Mogger.
Mogger the lady. A loot whoring GM.
Let's go with Ghost.
Okay. GM.
The
Hunter.
The Hunter. Let's go with Totmal. Any more?
The elitist arse hat.
Fuck, I wanted that one. Hang about, what's his... Oh, okay.
You type his full description.
The elitist arse hat. You pick one.
Ooh. Oxel.
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 Oh, it's Oxeye.
Oxeye. Sorry, I am at a distance from the chat. I apologise. Can you change the word hunter to whatever it is in there, if possible?
I can do that for you.
Okay.
Where are we? Whoa. Look at everyone with an epic name and then just that hunter one.
It was like when I did the story of Jaina Proudmoore. I don't know if you watched that RP video I did, but like
I didn't.
The whole Proudmoore family's got names like Bastion, Cleorite, and Derek. It's so bad. I was researching it and it's like Bastion Proudmoore, Cleorite Proudmoore, and Derek Proudmoore.
He's the guy with like the rubber helmet who sits there crayoning his turds.
Hi.
Hey guys.
Hello, preacher, and a brofist to you and all your viewers. That's you guys.
That's you guys right there.
I love your drama vids, and while at work, decided to spend my employer's money more wisely than ever by typing up my drama story. Yep, hard mode.
That is the way to go.
That is Swobu Swaggins.
That is winning.
It's bagging the swag.
It's bagging the swag.
Bagging the swag. My story begins, yes, you guessed it, in Wrath of the Lich King. My brother, Brainbreak, who had been playing since vanilla, was the one who convinced me that I just had to play WoW, capital letters.
Capital.
And after months of trash-talking him, I finally came. What? Motherfucker! You piece of shit! You found us useless! You fucking... Alright, I'll play WoW. I spent months trash-talking him. My first character was a female Night Elf warrior. Brain Break took pity on me and helped me from level about 10 to 20. What a guy.
That's not a lot of pity.
That's pitiful pity.
That is an empty pity cup.
That is fucking bad. 10 to about 20. Whoa, hey now. I give him credit for running me through my first dungeon, Black Fathom Deeps. Yeah, baby. No.
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 No, baby.
No.
No, baby.
Absolutely no.
Go home. Go home. From there, I leveled fairly quickly to 80 with the help of some rather lonely guys and jumped right into raiding. This is from the point of view of a lady. Those lonely guys be boosting.
This is from a lady.
It is by a lady.
I'm sensing the theme.
Are you sensing a theme that
I'm
she
gonna
doth
do that.
abused them lonely guys?
Next MMO I join, I'm going to pretend to be a lady so I get all the free shit.
Hello.
Halo.
What's your... no, don't confuse hellos and hollers and stuff. It's just annoying.
You do that.
I don't.
You
I
do.
get it right. Do your lady voice. Lady voice.
I haven't got a lady voice.
Then how are you going to pretend? Name's Jane.
Oh, what's your real life name? What's your real life name? Sandra.
I was going to say Sandra. No fucking way. That was the name I had in my head. Okay. I ended up making a druid shortly after I geared up my warrior and raided on her for a while until I ultimately woke up from my nightmare and switched to Horde during Cataclysm. I made her... Where did she settle, my friend? Where did this lady end up? She made a warrior. She made a druid. But that wasn't for her.
Can I have a stab
You
in
can
the
have a
dark?
stab in the dark. And name that race. Name that race. Horde side.
Horde side as well. Blood Elf Priest.
He's a Blood Elf Priest. Damn Blood Elf Priests. Suck it.
Why did they suck it?
I made a cliffhanger. Blood Elf Priest. Suck it. That's right.
I'm down with that.
Yeah, okay. Leveled her to 85 in some random bullshit guild. Then one day my sister, Mogger,
Mogger.
who played a Blood Elf DK, told me I should join the guild she was in. 2 sisters, 1 brother. Nice.
I like where this is going. Oh.
I asked her a couple of questions about the guild just to make sure I was getting into a proper nut house. The guild was called...
We need the name of the guild. The Foreskins.
The Foreskins. That is your go-to guild name. I'm sure you've used it before.
It's because I always use it for a band name which someone's like says the name of a band. I said, what about Johnny Foreskin and the Pullbacks?
Oh, I like
Yeah,
it.
like that.
I would have liked some cheese in there. That foreskin. And they were apparently looking for another healer for their 10-man team. I joined Vent with them and went off to do Atramedes.
Nice.
The raid itself was a joke. It was god-awful, but hilarious, and I fell in love with this ridiculous group of baddies, so I joined them. This guild is terrible. I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm sold.
Look how bad these guys are. I'm there. I am there. A little time went past and I quickly moved up in the guild, partly because the GM, Ghost, had a thing for my sister, and by proxy, had a thing for me as well.
This sounds like the guy that I could raid and get on board with.
What's the next line?
I don't know where you were.
4th line down.
1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks, boobs.
Yes.
Yes.
Boom, boom. Winning.
Papa!
Eat that, fucker. There were literally 5 or so women in the entire guild, which had 300 plus members. Sausage fest.
She's not complaining though.
She's not complaining about the sausage fest.
No.
She went straight to the GM though. Standards.
Do you know what would have been funnier if she instead of that sausage fest? What the entire guild had 300 plus members and literally only 5 were girls. Bukkake.
Come on your face. Where is it?
Sausage fest.
Sausage. You're at a sausage fest. Okay. Our raid team got better and better, and every fight we made our way through smoothly to Neff. Silky smooth. Nice. We had a lot of fun along the way, apart from the loot whoring Ghost was prone to. He pugged tanks and DPS for many of our raids, and when loot dropped that he and the pug could use, he grabbed it and completely ignored their whining and crying while the rest of us suffered the full impact of their nerf rage.
Because you're above them.
You are above them.
You're
They're
above
pugs.
them.
Filthy pug bastards. Filthy pugging pricks. I thought you were in the right, mate.
That's what I mean. I
You
was.
don't deserve shit.
Who are you?
Who are you? The full impact of their nerd rage, and we often made excuses for ghost ninja tendencies.
He's that high, above everyone. He gets the lackeys to make the excuses. I'm going to need this. Throw him an excuse.
Everybody's on ignore. You can't
Yeah.
even speak to you. Everybody's on ignore, even the guild. He had at least 5 alts, all level capped, and would routinely ninja loot from not only the pugs, but from his guildies as well. He wasn't the greatest player, and was constantly lagging out and dying in our raids.
This is me. This is me. This guy sounds awesome.
I'm sorry, this isn't you. He turned up for the fights.
I do turn up. I just expect to be summoned. And I can guarantee,
I expect.
so does this guy.
As is customary with the douchebag, every guild ends up carrying. Even with this against him, he still had the stones to force people to sit because he alone decided they weren't good enough for the group. I'm still not sure to this day why we all swallowed.
Wait, what? What?
That's what
This
it says.
just took an awesome turn.
Everybody swallows. Oh, I missed a word. Why we all swallowed this. Sorry. Accidental slip of the tongue. But for whatever reason, we did.
Nice.
Not to toot my own horn.
She
but
was shooting everyone else's.
That's not true. Don't prejudge.
Are you kidding me? She's doing it herself.
Just you brought this on yourself.
You brought this on yourself. You don't put words in like swallowing GM's junk without expecting
She
to be
never
branded
said I
it.
swallowed the GM
She
joke.
gargled the balls.
Not to toot my own horn, but I almost always carried the raid in heals. Mostly due to how bad the GM was. Who insisted we could heal anything with 2 healers.
That's a fair point.
The second healer almost being a random pug. I learned rather abruptly that the foreskins method was to get a handful of good raiders and carry the rest of the group. Imagine that. I can imagine.
I can imagine that.
This went on for a long time. And during these raids, I started to build up a bit of a wow-relationship. Nice word.
I see what you did there.
With the hunter in the group, Totemal. Totemal, you dog.
Totemal banging the story writer.
I think Ghost about to get pissed.
Am I?
I don't know.
Read
find
on.
out.
Read on.
He and I played a lot together outside of raids and even created a 2v2 team together. That's close.
That's...
Hey, you want to make a 2v2? Whoa, you think we're ready for that? Do you think we're ready for
Let's
a
take it
2v2?
steady.
Hey,
Let's
I
take it
know.
steady.
Hey, don't want to rush into something. Why don't we start with a little one-on-one, you know?
That's what
I mean, I don't want to
At least 3 raids in, then you make 2v2.
I know. I mean, I know we're 2v2 already. Get a little hot in here. Get a little, woo!
I know, you gotta look at this though, like, hey, let's make a 2v2. The girl's thinking like, yeah, this guy wants PvP. The guy's thinking, that's what I'm thinking, mate. Straight away.
Oh,
Watch.
Totemal.
Next paragraph down, she's gargling that hog.
The hog. Totemal's got a hog. Nice.
Nice.
Success. Things were going rather nicely and I was really enjoying the game. This naturally is when it fell apart, of course. My sister, who by this time was the number 3 DK on the server,
Nice.
Leet Deeps Y'all.
Is that what she put?
Oh yeah.
Why does it say that?
It has 2 3s in it. It's professionally written Leet.
It's half and half, mate. It should be 1337.
How does one measure themselves as the number 3 DK on the server? I have no idea how you do that. Gear score?
Why were you progressing though?
They would have to you are the number 3 of a certain class on a specific realm.
Not really.
That's grasping at straws.
That's quite common knowledge these days.
Not for me. One does not simply care about realm-only progress.
I do, mate.
Bring on the world. Where was I? Of course. Leet Deeps, y'all. She had gotten fed up with Ghost and his ridiculousness. Spelt correctly, by the way. We've got an intelligent lady here.
Really?
Autocorrect. I was just giving her some props.
mate. Totally. Yeah, totally.
Typical male attitude. Autocorrect. Ghost got angry with her for something I've never been able to figure out and whispered her a bunch of hurt derp, barely legible rudeness, and after a good rage, she G-quit. She had been whispering me the whole time, detailing the events. You just said you didn't know what happened. I have no idea what happened, but she at least gave me detailed accounts of the events.
I was completely in the dark about this, but she told me everything.
What a woman. But I'll never get the whole story. And why she left the guild and promptly demanded that I leave as well, shouting, "How could you want to stay with people that treat us like that?" I calmly replied that they didn't treat us like anything.
They treat
Boogie!
you
Yeah.
like that because you're a filthy pirate hooker.
Ghost, being only one player in the entire guild who treated her poorly, and I had no intention of leaving. It was just you. Just you.
This guy sounds justified.
He was probably in the right. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. You're going to be a cunt? Fuck off. I need to stop dropping C-bombs. I keep doing it. I'm getting too into the stories.
She put me on ignore. A sister. Her own sister. While she's off 2v2ing
With some hunter.
with some fucking totem all and his hog.
Choking on his arrows.
Smoke that beast. And refused to speak with me IRL either. Wicked, right?
That is
Wicked.
wicked.
It didn't bother me too much. I'm not speaking to you IRL or in-game. Eh,
You're my sister, though. So?
so what? Stop taking my shoes, man. Because I knew she would eventually get over it. Nah, get over it.
Nice.
So I just went on with the way things were, and when Ghost whispered me with his nonsense, I just ignored it. You got shunned, son. After a while, Ghost's whispers began to get more and more strange. What did you do?
That'll happen.
What did you do?
That will happen.
Oh, ignore me, will you?
Mhm.
Well, let me turn this up.
The crazy dial has been increased.
The craziness has been increased. I wish I had paid more attention to what was going on because I may have seen the next part coming.
Wait, before you carry on, let me just give it a little page drop right now. Alright.
Something in his mind had begun to grow.
A tumor.
I don't think it was in his mind.
It was in his
It
pants.
wasn't in his mind. You dumb bastard. Some idea that I was attracted to him for whatever reason.
She is.
She finds me
The
attractive.
fucking, mate, you can smell the denial on that PDF.
Don't pretend you
I
didn't
know.
want it.
Bullshit.
Don't pretend you didn't want
Bullshit.
it. Stop. You're kidding yourself. This is because you're telling the story. Two sides to every story, friend.
There is, mate.
There's two sides to every story. My attention, of course, was focused on Totemall. And in retrospect, I really should have picked up on the very noticeable change in Ghost's demeanour. He finally hit me one night. Oh, did you?
Hit on me one night. Not
Hit me one night when he said when he and I and several other guildies were chatting in Vent. He was halfway trying to flirt with me, as per usual, when he hit me with the big one. Well played. That's the end of the story.
No. Where is it? I'm trying to find it.
He just hit me with the big one. That was it. That's the end of our tale.
No, it isn't. Oh, I've read the next line. Oh, it's that story! This isn't me anymore. I don't want to be this guy.
Oh, sorry. You
I don't wanna
roped
be this
yourself.
guy
You
anymore.
chose to be
No,
this
I
guy.
didn't.
You chose to be this guy.
Son of a bitch.
The most no-knowest of no-knows. He offered, completely legitimately... I'm starting to feel sick looking at you.
You should do, mate, because you know I know it's lies. Read the next line and I'll tell you why it's lies.
You gotta defend it. He legitimately offered to dress up as a Tauren warrior for me if I would just give him a shot. Hell is wrong with you, man?
Mate, that's why I know
That's
it's lies.
desperate.
Are you fucking kidding me? Why would I dress up as the non-master race? You kidding? You know how easy it is to get pointy ears from a joke shop? Yeah? Green contact lenses. I'm a blood elf, bitch.
Can't be me. I would never be a Tauren.
Ridiculous.
That's the bit that's
That's how I
stupid.
know it's lies.
That's the bit that's stupid.
See, that's how I know it's lies. She's pretending to not want the cock, and she also says that I dress up as a Tauren. It's riddled with lies. It's like that, like 8-year-old who said he had a 3-way the other week.
He sent me an email defending it. I'll show you.
Really? Oh, I'd love to give that a read.
It's really good. Just let it go, man. Just let it go.
As you were.
I don't know about all the other ladies out there, but nothing makes me hotter than some good old-fashioned WoW RP in the bedroom. I assume sarcasm's in there somewhere. It's not old-fashioned either. It's only 10 years old. I shot him down, loud and clear in vent, and he went back to his corner, only to come out fighting, no doubt.
I hope so, mate.
One does not simply turn down a ghost.
If he doesn't come out fighting, then this is lies.
I didn't realise at the time how very important this event would become. It was chatted about for weeks in Vent, and Ghost slowly started to build some serious resentment for me.
I know why.
Because you're a filthy liar.
Because you're a filthy, dirty, stinking hooker.
I started being left out of raids, and when I did raid, he would always go on his priest and ninja gear from
That's
me.
what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about.
Respect me.
Yeah. You have no e-power over this man.
Totemal and I talked about leaving the guild on a few occasions, and we finally decided to make our move. When the time came, my sister was finally over her fit, and she and I were on speaking terms again.
She was over a fit. I thought they was putting ignore. I didn't know she had like a fit.
I don't think she had a serious fit.
Oh, do you mean like an
She was
actual,
angry, like a smooth. You're a bitch. There's a new character coming in here.
Oh, nice.
She spoke with her GM, who we haven't got a name for.
Should we pick one?
Let's go.
I'm going to go with Dragon Slayer.
Dragon Slayer. Her GM, Dragon Slayer, who allowed Totemal and I in on a trial basis. As soon as we G-quit, the proverbial shit hit the fan. You ready?
I'm ready for
You're about to go ham in this story.
I hope so.
You're about to go ham. All of a sudden, I was a horrible person, and they had carried me the entire way. The trash talking went on for weeks. Ghost quite openly told anyone that would listen that Totemal had just followed my tits. To which I replied, "You jelly?"
Oh, nice. That's nice.
Totemal and I went on our first heroic boss with his new guild. His DPS was great. I was fucking awful. Oh no, you were bad. Look how supportive of him you are. Look how good his DPS is. His DPS is so good.
Look at his DPS. Yeah, look at yours.
Yeah, look at your DPS. Piece of shit. Piece of shit. Dragon Slayer actually pulled me to a new vent channel. It got serious. To tell me how bad I was. One moment, guys. You're really bad.
Put her back in.
And then put her back in. I just want you to know, hi, you're really bad. We'll leave it there. Enough said. Enough said. You're really bad.
Wait, what the hell's that next line? Then just tell me how bad I was. Well, oh, right, wonderful. I thought it said
Wonderful.
I was wonderful.
No, it's a reaction. Wonderful.
Okay.
I was directed to the guild priest. Oh. The guild priest. Who took the time to show me a few tips and tricks which drastically improved my healing. I wasn't taken on for any more raids. That was worthwhile then. Idea. You're bad. Go and talk to him. He's going to teach you how to play. Alright.
Don't ever come to our raids again afterwards.
I learned how to play. Alright.
Too late now.
And? Yeah. Good for you and your new guild. Your new guild's going to be really happy. Anyway, Totemal, great player. With this guild, which was fine with me because they bored the hell out of me. So Totemal and I just took to just running around together and pucking into... What do you mean you took to running around together?
You know, like
circles?
Like spirits in the wind.
You frolicked?
You
Frolicking
frolicked.
occurred?
You totally frolicked.
In the meantime, every decent player of the Foreskins had recruited left. Oh, who they had recruited left. Karma? Yes. Ghost reworked his attitude, unlikely, and waited patiently for the rest of us to trickle back in. Going for the long game.
I like where this is
You
going.
are going for the long game.
I like it.
Totemal got tired of the new guild and broke much faster than I did, and he returned to the Foreskins with great applause. We still played together regularly, and soon other members of the Foreskins that had returned started whispering me, urging me to return. Ghost change! Ghost is a nice guy now.
He's a people person.
He's a people person. He cares. If I care, you care.
Exactly.
Care about each other. Got your back.
I like the way that this is going now.
Do you think you're going to do something horrific?
I hope so. I hope so.
Eventually, after testing the waters, I did come back. And all the trash talkers swallowed their pride and apologised.
Right, this is bullshit. I like where it was going until the whole apology.
Anyway,
bit.
it's a setup. Gonna knock it out of the park. We resumed raiding as we had previously, and things were almost back to normal until one night, when my drunken tongue nearly ruined WoW for me entirely. Look at you smiling. I had myself some good, strong drinks. And by some, I mean too many. And decided to play some WoW and hop in Vent. To my great pleasure. Totemal happened to be in Vent. Just to skip the gory deets, I'll just say that what came from my mouth that night was a horrid torrent of just god-awful garbage. Literally the worst possible things I could have possibly said to a human being.
Before you carry on there, let me just skip the gory deets. So you skip the gory deets, which is what I can tell is going to be awesome information. You skip the gory deets with an 8-line paragraph of descriptive of what the gory deets were.
She was a horrible person.
But I wanted to read some gory deets.
We like gory deets. We do like gory deets.
I woke up the next morning, completely unaware of the night's previous events. Logged in and whispered a friendly hello to my dearest hunter. Shit, I don't know these names. You carry on, mate. I'm not good at this.
I will. A dearest hunter, Totemal, who in not too many words told me to fuck off. I was confused for a good while until my saint of a sister informed me of what I had done. OMG. I was mortified and immediately sent a heartfelt apology to Totemal. I even went... You know where she took it?
The good book.
The good book.
The good book.
The Facebook. She went to... It was that serious. Are you on board, guys? It was that serious. She took it to the Facebook. God bless you. And sent him a message before I decided all I could do was quit the game. While I was gone, one of the members of the Foreskins, introducing Oxeye, who had actually helped create and fill the guild, rage quit. He was terrible and couldn't DPS for shit. Are you up to speed, Oxeye? Was it worth the wait to come into the story? Was it worth the wait?
Here it comes, guys. I'm going to shine. I'm going to shine.
This is my moment. This is it. Let me just reiterate that for you, Oxeye. Oxeye rage quit. He was horrible, terrible. His DPS was shit. And he couldn't move at the same time, so Ghost was constantly asking him to sit from raids. But he was a great guildmate outside of raid. Nice guy. Terrible player.
Mm-hmm.
Good
That's
man,
what I
Oxeye.
mean,
Good
man.
man, Oxeye. Good man. Well worth the wait, definitely.
What?
Apparently he had grown some fuzz on his nuts. Fuzz nuts. Oxeye grew some fuzz nuts. Made a riot in guild chat and G quit. What followed was a mass exodus of literally every regular player from the guild. Ghost tried to revive it by spamming trade to get new raiders.
Oh,
However, everyone on our server knew him and hated him.
this does sound like me.
Should have made an alt.
Should have made it.
Should have made an alt. Should have made an alt. Fuzz nuts. As he jacked loot or pissed off someone on every single level, capped player on our server. You pissed off literally an entire server in the story. A whole realm of people hate you.
This guy is... I'm on the same wavelength.
Are you liking it?
I do like him.
You server changed. Oxeye's guild began to grow and he learned to play quite well, which you would think would be great. But actually, it turned him into a huge prick. Ha! Now I'm no longer bottom of the DPS, I own you.
I like this.
I own you, you my bitches. I just came back a few weeks ago and was brought into Oxeye's guild. I was excited, thinking that I would get back into raiding and see all of the new content. I found out rather quickly that not only was the failed GM Ghost back on the server, welcome back my friend, and in Oxeye's new guild, but so was one other person. My biggest WoW embarrassment ever. Totemal. We hadn't spoken outside of a stiff hello.
Is hello like a euphemism
What's
for
a
dick?
stiff hello?
I think
Hello.
She spelled dick wrong.
We haven't spoken outside of a stiff dick. That makes no sense.
The
But I like
comment
it.
stands.
But I like it. Since that dreadful night, I threw myself back into the game.
Take me!
Take me, wow, take me. Make me your bitch once more. And capped my priest as quickly as possible, with the idea that I would be raiding. After grinding some gear for a bit, I gave up and sadly was not invited to any raids, as Oxeye had turned into an elitist piece of garbage and would only play with his 9 selected players. To be fair, in a 10-man guild, and you've got 10 players, usually not another space. Usually not another space. I've got to be honest. You sound like a bit of a bitch. I love you.
I don't know.
But you do take the hump rather easily.
I
Didn't
bet she
speak
gets
to your sister. Slagged off your good boyfriend while you were drunk. Pissed off Ghost. He was going to dress up for you. Didn't get invited to a full 10-man. Think the guy's an elitist
Did she
prick.
not even send any tits out yet?
Give me a minute. I made the decision to branch out and join a different guild, which has turned out to be the best decision I've made in WoW to date. I'm very happy in my new guild, and there is no bad blood between Oxeye and I. Ghost ended up rage quitting. Because ironically enough, the player that I refused to allow into raids wouldn't take him in his new raid group. You didn't get an invite, mate. Ah! What are you doing?
I need to move the chair because I can't see the scroller for the PDF. I can do now.
Okay, you good? You good? Extra bit of juicy drama.
Read it.
Just before I came back for good, I was on a scroll of resurrection and loitering in Orgrimmar. When out of the blue, I became witness to the greatest troll ever, perpetrated against my sister. There was a young troll rogue in Orgrimmar repeatedly spamming a link in trade chat and shouting out Mogger's toon name. Being the curious sister that I am, I decided to check the link. Is this a link to the other story? Imagine. A little nervous about what I was walking into, I waited as the webpage opened, and within seconds my screen filled with the image of my sister's breasts.
And then when she closed that window, the web link appeared.
Here's my background. Do not send dirty pictures of yourself to people you meet on the interweb.
You should do.
She's already seen those breasts. And the fact you didn't share them with us?
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
You have a link to it. We don't.
Where's the link? It's not in the email. What a wonderful story. Good drama. Good history. Backwards and forwards. Good characters.
It was.
Approved.
A nice development as well. Good narration. Good story.
Well put together.
Nicely done.
Well put together. Congratulations. Good story. Good story. We have one story left. I have 8 minutes. Let's speed run.
Let's go.
It's a long one.
Holy shit balls. How many pages?
Okay, I can do this.
Alright, do we need names and stuff?
No. I need the mouse.
Right. Left out for life. I'm going to sit back and just watch. Insult when necessary.
Need the mouse pad. We're still speed running, by the way. Alright, we good?
We're good.
We're ready?
Let's go.
We're set. I started when TBC came out. Good man. I was at my friend's house and watched him play a human mage in Scarlet Monastery. Friend's a retard. And it looked really awesome, so I decided to try the game out. My friend said he will help me get started. He probably didn't. I got the game a few days after and made my first character, a human female warlock. Retard. And because I wanted to be like my friend, I said that warlocks and mages aren't that different. They are. I actually got some help from my friend, and his little brother played also, and started the same time as me. So we played together a lot at first. At about level 20, I'm going to call this guy Duracell. About level 20, Duracell told me about talents. I, of course, put some of it all over the talent trees. At this point, Duracell started playing also on the server that me and... Oh, there's two people with the same name in one story.
Duracell 1, Duracell 2.
Skipping up. And there we go. I leveled a bit, did some raiding. It was pretty good. Now the shit happened. We had cleared Hyjal and went on to Black Temple. We downed the first boss on the first day. The day that I logged on excited to get close to Illidan Stormrage. On the screen it said I was banned. Development. Back in the story. I laughed and told Duracell I was banned and sent a ticket to the GM and told them to unban me. Probably going to work. I'm banned. Unban me. Okay. That's how it works. That's how it works. That's how it works. The mail I got back was something about I was banned. Unban me. No, you're banned. It's tricky. And they could not unban me. Thwarted.
Unban me. No, you're banned. Damn it.
God damn, it usually works. At the time I was 15, I think I went full caps rage on Blizzard. I bet they cared. Sending lots of emails, being mad and demanding to get unbanned.
Straight to recycle bin.
The GM didn't tell me why I was banned, and I was really angry. After a few days, I got an email to come down and send them... Come down what? To Blizzard? I don't think you did. And send them my account name and secret question for the information. The problem was, I had no idea what the name I had set when I created this account because I didn't think I would be playing the game that long and didn't think it was important. I was stunned. So were we.
I'm not.
How will I get back my account? And the guild needs me. I had made a thread on the guild forum telling them I will be off until this gets fixed. And got a reply to get it, and the reply was to get it fixed quick and get back to raiding. Sympathetic. My account's banned. Don't care. Get back to raiding. I even called Blizzard. Bold move. Begging the lady on the phone to unban my account. Telling her everything about my account. The name, the password, the characters, and the items, but nothing helped. After some time, I just gave up. I was never getting my account back and I accepted it. Maybe it was better this way. I had averaged 8 to 10 hours a day for 2 years. Quit all my hobbies and my schoolwork suffered a lot, no doubt. I was so bad I was physically ill a lot. Still, I was upset about it, but I got over it. I got some new friends and started going to some house parties and other fun stuff. I decided to never play the game again. When Wrath of the Lich King came out, I wanted to play again. Never playing this game again.
Fuck this shit. Oh, new game.
I'd rather the kid get down. Arthur's motherfucker. Duracell was still playing, now on another server. I sent a mail to Blizzard asking if my account could get unbanned again, and got a mail back that I would have to get pictures of my father's credit card and ID because he had paid for some time for me, and Blizzard took the money from my father every month. He got mad and cancelled it from the bank, and that was the reason for me being banned. Owned. The reason he got banned, it wasn't because he was banned.
Because the account was froze. Because it was
frozen account. Because your dad was sick of you being ill and playing for 12 hours a day, cancelled your shit.
So, even when you get the warning that says, not that you've been banned, but that says...
He was
you
15.
need to... no, but it actually says you need to put some funds in this account if you want to play it.
One of the big things we know about the internet is you
Full
can
of
never...
liars.
You can never communicate something clearly. For instance... When I say the drama, every live show we do every weekday starts at 5 p.m, guarantee that everybody in the chat before the time, what time does it start? What time does the show start? Although they join the chat as the show's about to start. What time does it start?
You sure it's 5? Is it 5 or 5 past?
Time's it starting?
It's got 5 in it.
5 p.m. GMT every weekday. Follow Facebook for when it's not.
Go on, you're losing time here. 2 minutes.
2 minutes to go. 4 pages to go. I can do this. I was mad that they didn't tell me this the first time, but I didn't even ask my father because I knew what the answer would be and my characters were old already. Old news. Duracell's brother had stopped playing on the server Duracell played on, and he said I could play on his account. We were really good friends and still are. So I played as Tauren Shaman. Gutted. And we got into a guild who raided Nax. Bummer. I raided a month with them, but I got bored and stopped again and said to myself, I'll never play this game again.
Count 2 of that.
When Cataclysm came out, I was studying in university and had a lot of free time and wanted to do something when I was home and had a hangover. Duracell played still and recruited me and we leveled ridiculously fast with the recruiter friend. I was really disappointed when I capped on my human priest, no shit, and Gnome DK, bonus. I started doing heroics and was told to go to LFR when I got the item level. So I did. I did that and was nervous that everyone will be mad at me because I had no idea what to do. When the raid was done, I sat at home and was like, I just killed Deathwing. That was shit. What will I do now? I know it was only LFR, but I had no drive to do more. I later did some Firelands bosses and killed Deathwing on normal. So what I did was PvP on my disc priest with a K and Duracell with Duracell. But I was a bit disappointed at the game. When Duracell quitted the game, I was all alone and quitted also. I thought that this was definitely my last time.
Count 3.
Mr. Pandaria was out at this point, and I'm 21 now. I was at my friend's house drinking some beers and chilling when the Mr. Pandaria commercial was on TV. And I said, WoW was a really good game. And 2 of my friends said, yeah, it was. I had no idea that they played. Awkward.
So don't conversate with your friends and... oh, you play WoW? Yeah, we've known each other.
Can you imagine us sat on the couch? We said, that was a good game. I'll start again to warm you up. Well, that was quite a good game.
Yeah, it is a good game.
Well played.
That's what I did, mate.
The next day I decided I'm going to play it. When I was going to the bar, I set WoW to download, and one other friend asked me if I'm going to start again. I said yes, that's why I'm downloading it. You fucking retard! You're down, it's like, going to play some WoW.
You want to play it?
you want to play together? Most obvious question in the world, love it. Oh, a smiley face is coming up. Nice. 1 week later, we had a guild with about 10 real-life friends. Guarantee success. And the goal was to start raiding for fun. Always works. When we hit 90, it was really fun to play with lots of friends. There were only a few good players and lots of crap ones. Smiley face. Now a few of them played a lot and capped fast. Me and a few others came a bit after, and some were really bad at the game and never really managed to make it. We tried to raid with some filthy pugs, but it didn't work that well. 4 people instantly left the guild to join raiding guilds. Good friends. Good friends. Let's raid with some pugs. Yeah. I'm going to go. I'm going to leave the guild now. What, we're all friends? Yeah. Bye. Yeah. Call me when you got a raid. I was determined to quit the game once more because I did all I could in the game in PvE without joining a raiding guild because I don't have the time and my computer is a potato. When one of my friends, Ascendancy, asked me if I wanted to come with his alt and some of his guilds to Mogushan Vaults on my priest to DPS. Nice. I had nothing better to do and wanted to try the raid, so I said, yeah. We could not find a second tank to join, and I had a Guardian Druid with LFR and rep gear, but I had no experience of tanking, and had no experience of Mogushan Vaults. How did you have LFR gear?
If you hadn't, maybe, oh, you did LFR, but maybe not as tanking. That's what he's saying. Because you can still get other spec.
Well, assume he means tanking experience in Mogushan Vaults, and not just experience in Mogushan Vaults.
That's what he put, that it was tanking experience.
No, that's not what he put.
What did he say?
He said, I have no experience in Mogushan Vaults.
No, he didn't.
I had no experience of tanking and no experience of Mogushan Vaults.
So we're both right, mate.
No?
Yeah.
Alright. But they still wanted me and I had a lot of fun tanking that raid. And didn't fail that much. Tanking is hard. Some of them from the raid told me what to do before the boss and I did it well. The next day, the same friend asked if I wanted to come and tank the first boss in the Throne of Thunder.
How do you go from Throne of Mogushan Vaults to Throne of Thunder?
LFR. Good shit.
Yeah.
I went in their vent channel and was told what to do by the other tank. After a few tries, he was down, and I didn't do any mistakes. After that, we went to Terrace of the Endless Springs, correct order, and did 3 out of 4 normal, and I had forgot how fun it was to raid. Now, I don't know if I'm going to quit or continue. You're going to quit. I would still need a new computer so I don't run around in LFR with 3 to 5 FPS. Quit 3 times. My mouth's dry. My mouth's dry. Quit 3 times. Came back every single... Them adverts.
Dem
adverts.
mate.
Dem adverts. And that concludes Drama Friday. I'm not doing any more. I'm done. I'm done. 1804. I overran by 4 minutes. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Good stories. A lot of ladies firing back. I like
the
that.
first 2. I weren't too keen on that one.
There was 3 before that one. 3 was the one where you were in it.
3 was one that I was in it, and then the one before... There was 2 of them that was like... That had sexy parts in, and
That's
I was
true.
fond of those.
You were involved for the sexy parts.
I like the sexy parts.
A lot.
Yeah.
More than everything else.
More than the shit parts.
I like it. Well said. Good review. You should do a video.
The sexy parts are better than the shit parts.
I like it. I like it. That concludes our Drama Friday. If you want to submit to Drama Friday of your good drama story, you send it to drama@preachgaming.com. But remember this, that tomorrow, in approximately 2 hours from now, 26 hours from now, if you can count, or math, or science, it's web show.
It is web show.
It's web show on a bank holiday. It's good shit. It's good shit. It's web show. So get your brofist sent in, brofist@preachgaming.com. You'll be on the map. And that's important because all these guys here are you people. See them there? See them on the screen. And also get your transmogs up because we'll be doing a transmog competition tomorrow and they better be good. I haven't checked this week's yet. Are they
This
good?
week's transmogs.
Are they good?
I've seen some ups, I've seen some downs, I've seen some repeats, I've seen some that I'm going to copy.
And they're the best. They're the best. Okay? They're the best. Please, send us your transmog, send us your brofist. You can always win a prize. And generally, just come and chill the fuck out with me and him tomorrow, 8 p.m.
Chill your beans, get your beer, let your balls out, laugh.
I have a particularly filthy story for tomorrow.
Are you being serious?
I am.
Is it really dirty?
It's after the watershed, hence we'll have to wait till 8 p.m.
Can we have a, like, not getting drunk, but can we have a beer?
We can have a beer.
I like it, yes.
Yeah, I'm not getting drunk though.
No, let's not get drunk, let's just have a beer, mate.
Let's get drunk. Alright. Thank you for tuning in on Drama Friday. We are done. There's a live stream tomorrow, 8 p.m. There's live streaming tonight.
I'm going to do a bit tonight.
A little bit tonight.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. And then we'll see you tomorrow. We will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in with us.
Have a good Easter weekend.
Have a good Easter weekend, sexy bastards.
Sexy bastards?
Bastards.
You said bastards. Get shit on, man.
Bye.